Hello, everyone. It's Max again. I'm excited to be showing you yet another new feature. The product team has really just been putting in a lot of work, and it's fun to show off all the amazing things we're building. And so this is now sequences. Last time we introduced scouting. If you haven't seen that, please go back and watch the scouting video. I posted it probably yesterday on LinkedIn. And so we're gonna jump in here to a random sequence here. So I got Ramsey sequences. And so I'm just going to explain some of the features of a sequence. A sequence is a series of steps and tasks and emails that you can add a prospect or sometimes a client, but this is really a prospecting tool to a sequence, and they'll get dripped emails, and you can get tasks created so you remember to follow up. This is a very fun feature for us because it's very much PagePort's bread and butter is sequences, and so we're excited to bring a lot of that here into Slant. And so to start off, this is your steps. You can see day 1, day 3, day 10, day 20. And so I have, it looks like 5 email steps and 1 call task. You can visualize this on this calendar view. And so if I wanted to add another task on day 2, I could add a task on day 2 by clicking the button. It'll add a task on day 2. You can actually, we'll automatically skip over holidays and weekends. And so if you really want to see this in action, like you could come and say, I'm going to enroll someone on the sequence on December 23rd. Well, then I'm going to automatically skip over Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And so that's a cool thing. This is just to make the steps. Emails can be written. You can say, you can use placeholders. And so you can say like, hi, person first name. And then it'll put their first name in. You can also reply to a previous email. And so this is just like following up. And then these changes will not persist unless you publish, and so then I'm going to publish the changes. Now they're published. Once I turn the sequence on, so now the sequence is on, I can come here and enroll a household. And so here is where you can choose who you send emails from. And so I'm going to send them from myself. And then if I type in Max Metcalf, this will pull up my household to my personal email. And I can choose to CC, BCCC, or none. This is useful if you have multiple participants in a household. I can choose to always send the to email to both the spouse and the head of household. I can BCC the child. You can figure out how to do that with households. And so I'm going to create this enrollment. It's going to create this. I'm outside of business hours right now. It is 5:28 here in Utah. And so this is going to schedule for tomorrow morning. We will only send emails in business hours. And a cool thing actually, what will happen on this is every night we actually look at all the emails that are going to send at 9 a.m. and we have an algorithm we run that will automatically space them out throughout the day. And so if a given prospect has already opened your emails or replied to an email or had a meeting booked, any activity we have, we try to send the email around that same time when they're doing something. And so that greatly improves deliverability rates. But for now, we just have this. You can actually edit these live. If you didn't like what something was going to say, you can like come and make live changes, and this will automatically save. And so that is how this works. You can pause, exit. That's how that works. I'm going to jump into settings, but before I jump into settings, I want to come here and show you a very cool thing of sequences that might take a little bit of time. And so last time we talked about scouting, and we ran scouting report for Texas Instrument employees. We also did one for like attorneys in Fairfield. And now I'm going to say, so now you can describe what the sequence should be, and AI will actually generate the sequence for you based on your company description and what you put in here. So I'm going to do this. I want to make a sequence for attorneys I'm reaching out to in Fairfield, California. I want to make the sequence have 2 call tasks, 3 emails, and 1 task to send them a LinkedIn connection request. I want to have these spaced out pretty evenly over 15 days. And I should really focus on how to help them get the most out of retirement and hand their firm off to the next in line. Okay, so now this is gonna go voice to text here. Great, and so now I'm gonna create the sequence. And it's gonna be here for a second. I just wanna show real quick what's happening here under the hood. This can take like up to 2 minutes to create the sequence. So what we do on the back end is we actually go every user who comes up, based on their company website, we have an AI agent that will go and scrape their website and build like a firm identity company profile. And so this will be able to write emails that are specific to your voice of your firm. And so if your firm really focuses on a certain thing, or your fee is a certain way, or your value prop is one thing or another, the AI will pick that up, and then it's going to include that in the sequence. The other cool thing here, we'll see if it does it. If you have a scheduling link, it will automatically pull the scheduling link into the emails. And so if you're trying to schedule time, it'll pull that in. But let's go ahead and check if this attorneys in Fairfield, it's still generating. I'm going to pause for a second. Oh, no, I'm not. There it is. And so here it is. It wrote this: many attorneys I meet in Fairfield are thinking about 2 big moves: getting the most from retirement and smoothly handling the firm to the next in line. Cool. And then it actually included my schedule link, which is cool. It did this LinkedIn request. It did 3 emails. It did 2 tasks. And so it's a really easy way to do this. You can come here. I can like re-enroll myself in this new sequence, create enrollment. It'll create these emails, and now you'll be able to see like calendar link is my calendar link. I can go link to it. Here it is. It's probably a Pageport logo. So anyway, that's a sequence building. It's awesome. We really think the like workflow is a huge unlock to firms to be able to make a scouting report for a specific niche, and then make a sequence specifically tailored for that niche, and build your outreach for each individual group to be very focused and tailored to that group. It's a great way to serve more people and meet more people that are not like filling out the Dave Ramsey form or the Smart Asset form. This is a good way. Cold outbound still does work. You just have to be very personal and passionate about it. And this is a good way to help you really layer in the personalization that makes you who you are. And so thanks for watching. This got a little long, but hope you enjoy.